Hi, this is Aarti, and in this video I'm going to take you through a childhood analysis that's a part of the Imago therapy. The Imago therapy was co-developed by Havel Hendricks and Helen Hunt. The time between conception to age 7 is a very crucial period, and the effects of things that have happened during this time can be seen throughout our lives, in general mental and physical health, our development, and also learning. Creepy, but true. We tend to attract romantic partners just like our parents. This happens because our unconscious brain is driven towards healing and resolving our childhood wounds in order to grow. The Imago therapy is usually used for marriage counseling and couples therapy. If you're in a relationship, this test can help you understand each other's triggers and heal your wounds together. This test might bring up a lot of traumatic events from your childhood and give you way too much information to process all at once. When I got this test, it took me a whole 2 weeks to actually get down to doing it because I was not ready to be honest with myself about things that happened. Once I was done with the test, it took me a long time to actually accept what came up. It's been a year now, and I'm still working on a lot of things that the test brought up. Do not hesitate to reach out to trusted friends, family, and professionals for support. It needs to be processed with someone you can fully trust, someone you feel safe with, and someone who actually understands how this is done. You can message me and I can guide you through the childhood analysis. If you feel like you're not ready to handle this, then you should leave this test for a time when you feel relatively stable and safe. What you will need is a paper and pen. You can also do it digitally on your notes or your documents app. The test is divided into 5 parts: A, B, C, D, and E. Lastly, I'm going to give you a few examples with each section, and these are not my answers and nor are they things that you are expected to write. You can just focus on what you feel when I ask you these questions and then write it down. I want you to sit down and put yourself in the shoes of your childhood self. What was it like to be you when you were under the age of 7? What were your dreams and values? Just stay with that inner child and answer the questions based on what you felt back then. Negative memories you associate with your childhood. Make 2 columns, male and female. Choose 2 people who you had a lot of time with in your childhood who influenced you the most. In most cases, it would be your parents, but if you were brought up by your grandparents or guardians, then it could also be them. You can mention whether they were controlling, whether they were overprotective, or if they beat you up, if they were not there for you, if they were extremely aggressive, or whatever it was, like what you felt. You can write emotions, or you can write any association. It could be incidents. Just fill this space up with all the negative associations you have with your childhood. This section is for all the positive associations you have with your childhood, based on your male and female person who influenced you the most. You can write about all the times that you felt a lot of love and affection, a lot of care, if they made you a lot of yummy food, took you out for your favorite movies, if they helped you with your homework. You basically have to pen down all the positive associations that are still with you. Now brace yourself and make a list of all the things you really wanted to achieve as a child, your outlook, your hopes, your aspirations, your dreams, and your goals. Whether it was to be an astronaut, or you wanted to just be a peaceful person, whether you wanted to have a lot of friends, be a rock star, or anything that it is, even if it was as simple as making your parents proud, write down a long list of everything that made you feel happy, things that you thought you would do when you grew up. I always wanted to be a truck driver when I was a kid. Section D is for all the positive experiences you had in your childhood, and here you can write about all the positive experiences and actions and activities, positive emotions that they made you feel, and the behavior that you associate it with. For example, the positive experience could be winning a dance competition, the emotion could be feeling proud, and the behavior would be, going on stage. This will give you a holistic picture of what went into making you feel happy and proud. Then comes the negative experiences, and think about all the things that you went through as a child that you were not extremely happy with, things that made you feel sad, broken, disappointed, and then again divide the page into 3 columns and write experiences, for example, being bullied, and emotions, that is feeling helpless, and behavior, maybe getting beaten up. So that gives you another connection of a full circle of things that made you sad or didn't make you feel that good. Here's the format of the test. You can pause the video and feel free to take your time to fill it out. Once you're done, you can watch the rest of the video and interpret your results. The person I'm attracted to is A, and I deal with it so I can experience B. What I really want is C, and I feel D, but E always gets in the way. The person you're attracting in your life probably has most of the negative qualities that are mentioned in A, and the things that you crave for in a relationship are probably mentioned in B. The logic of the test is that our parents had both these sides to them, and when we meet someone with a negative quality that our parents had, we automatically assume that they have the positive quality. We constantly strive to get the better part of a person by putting up with their negative qualities, which we're already used to doing. C is what you really want for yourself, independent of everybody else. It is really powerful to be in touch with your childhood wants and aspirations because some of the things you might still want. D contains all the things that make you feel really nice and happy, things that if you do more in your day will make you feel great. You should try and take some time to enrich your life with more of these activities. It will make you feel satisfied very deep down inside. E will give you probably a very detailed list of all the things that fill you up with anxiety and fear, things that make you feel like you want to turn around and run away. All your blockages that don't help you get forward in life, all the things that bring you down. These are problem areas, but don't let them dishearten you. You can always work on them. And in time, they might just turn into your strengths. Let's face it might seem very scary and impossible even. But think about it like this. You might not be able to solve the problem, but at least you can make it better. A year ago, when I was just done with my graduation, I was really confused about what I was feeling or what I should do next. And around that time, I took a trip to Bangalore and I met my friend Megha. She was studying psychology and thought that this test would really help me, and it did. This test helped me understand what I was like as a child, what my career goals were, and what I was passionate about. Understanding that these are the things that I lacked growing up, and these are the things that I need. So, fulfilling my needs and wants in a way that would not harm myself and others was really great for me. It also helped me put into perspective my relationships. It helped me understand all my childhood inadequacies. Though I had great parents, each parenting style has its own flaws. What really surprises me is that when I look at the test that I done last year, I still really want to achieve the same goals. That I wanted to build a bridge between what I wanted to do as a child and what I can do right now with all the resources that I have. It's been obviously a very challenging journey, but it's very satisfying. Please do not hesitate to go to a therapist so that you can deal with this test in a safe manner. Also, if you're going through a difficult time, it would really help you put things in perspective and, deal with your issues. You can get in touch with me if you need any help. I can also put you in touch with any counselors and give you all the resources you need. I hope this test helps you understand yourself better.